Okay, so for numbers and for operations, first one, consider the following numbers and list down the irrational numbers. What does the word irrational means? Irrational. Anyone remember anything?
Irrational, like
What does irrational means cannot be written in fraction. Okay, cannot be fraction. Not only cannot be fraction, it have some traits. The number in decimal place, decimal does not end. Okay, you may not have space now, so you must find somewhere to write. Okay, the decimal does not end itself. And not only that, there is no repeating, no pattern. For example, if I have a number pi, this number doesn't end and got no pattern, right? But if I have a number, this is irrational. But if I have a number, let's say 2.353535 continue. This number doesn't end, am I right? But the fact that it has repeating numbers, this is not an irrational number. So this number is actually rational. Why? Because this number here repeats. So when a number repeats, what is the name for it? Starts with R. Recurring. So this is a recurring number. And if it's a recurring number, how do I express this in terms of decimal places? This is 2 point. What are the numbers that repeat? 35, right? So I have 2.35 with a dot on top. The dot represents the starting, the last dot represents the ending. So for example, if I were to give you 2.3756, 3756, 3756, so on and so forth, how will you write this number as a recurring number? 2.3756, but where I only have two dots. One at the starting, one at the end. So don't put like that, you got 4 numbers, then put 4 dots. No, okay? Only 2 dots, the start and the end. Alright, so this is what it means by a rational and an irrational number. So what are the kinds of irrational number? You need to use your calculator to help you find some answers. Okay, you want to take some time to copy this? I will pause the video first. Okay. Now let's get back to the question. So now let's take a look at the questions over here. Which are the numbers that are irrational? Very obviously, negative pi. So right, negative pi, that means sometimes we also think of square root or whichever. Now, just now Aiden asked, is 22/7 an irrational number? This is already a fraction. How can it be irrational, right? So this is just an approximation of pi. It's not irrational, okay? Then the next one, what do you suggest? 2 cube root, 2 square root 3. It's a irrational number, right? So the number doesn't end, got no pattern. Okay? What about 2 times 18 whole thing square root? 2 times 18 is what number? So this one is not an irrational number. This number is 6 now, okay? Then 1, 2, 5, don't need to say. 3/11, don't need to say. What about 3 and 1? 3.14 with the dot. No, right? That is called a what number? Recurring number. So in this case, list down the recurring numbers. First one, you can see 3.14 with a dot. That means I need to observe the other numbers. What is 22 divided by 7? 3.142857. Then you see the number here got truncated 143, right? Actually, this number is a recurring number. It's just that this is 142857, but got no space to finish it. So they cut off at 142. You see 28 at the back, if I round off, is 143, right? Okay, so this number is actually a recurring number, but seldom people know about it. Okay, so this one, actually, if I do write it as a recurring, it will be 3.142857, 142857, 142857, 142857. But because the calculator truncate the number, so most of you think that it is not a recurring number, but actually it is a recurring number, which is 3.142857 recurring. Then what is the other numbers that can be recurring? Now, one of the key questions is actually to take note. If you are dividing a fraction with a prime factor in your denominator or odd number in your denominator, most likely is going to be recurring. So let's try. 3 divided by 11, what do you get? 0.27272727. So is it recurring? Yes. So 3 over 11 is a recurring number. Can be written as 0.27 with dots on top. Okay, So part B, just key everything in your calculator but give your answer to 2 single figures. Anyone can give me the answer? Give me the 5 sig fig first. 0.7486 2 sig fig. Where is the significant figure? Where's the first non-zero number? First non-zero number is the number 4. So after that, I will round off to 0.752 SM. Always write the 5 SS first before you round off to the answer that you want. Okay. Next one. Express this number as a percentage. How do I express this as a percentage? Yes, times 100%. So 13 over 20 times 100%. You give me what number? 65%. So if I want to convert a number to a percentage at times 100%, what happens if I give you convert 0.7% to decimal? What is this number? Convert 0.7% to a decimal. What is this number? 0.7 divided by 100. That gives you, wow, very small, 0.007. Okay? Now, next one. Express this as meters per second. Oh, many people use many different methods. I don't know what is your preference. Can you tell me what type of method you all use? Times. So, okay, I tell you my method. I change. This is supposed to be kilometer per hour, correct? I want to change to meters per second, correct? 186 kilometer. How many meters? 86,000. So I times 1,000. Then 1 hour got how many seconds? 3,600, which is 60 lah, okay? So 3,600. Then you key this into your calculator, you get your answer. Over 3600. I got, not a nice number. Is it a nice number? Not a nice number. Am I going to round off? No, I'm not going to round off the decimal place. I'll keep it as exact. What is this in fraction? What do you get? 215 over 9 kilometers per hour. Can change to mixed number or not? 20? Okay, kilometers per hour. This one is exact, Exact. Sorry, not kilometers per hour, meters per second. Very good, thank you. Patrick, is you okay? Okay, next part. Now, algebra. This is Sec 1 basic, but I don't know whether I can remember or not. A motorist took what? Y hours to travel Z kilometers. I want to find the average speed. How do you find speed? Distance divided by time. The distance is given to be Z, but kilometers. I want meter, times 1,000, yes. Then Y hours, but I want second, The Y hour, 1 hour got how many seconds? 3,600 seconds. Then now I write this as an expression. So it'll be 1,000 Z over 3,600. Why? Can we simplify the 1,000 and the 3,600? 5 over 18. Z is on the numerator, Y is in the denominator. Units, meters per second. Write a description. Show the working at the units. Part 2. A man bought a dozen of apples for $6. Huh? Or a dozen, or not a dozen, a dozen. Oh, sorry, this is letter A, okay? A dozen, a dozen. Okay, wait, before I begin. 1 dozen got how many? 12 apples. Right. So, a dozen will have 12 apples. 12 apples cost how much? $6. Okay, 12 apple cost $6. He sold 1 apple for 20 cents more than the original price. Huh? That means I'm asking to find the price of what? 1 apple, right? So how I got 12 apple to be $6. 12 apple. How to find only 1 apple eh? Divide by 12. What letter? A. So I take $6 will cost me. This is $6 divide by 12 A. Can I simplify this? Okay, some of you like fraction, got decimal or whichever, right? So, okay, up to you, you want. For me, I'll put 1/2A. Okay, because my A is in the denominator, it's not in the numerator. Huh? But this is in what units? Dollar. But now they give me what? Sell each apple for what unit now? Cent. How do I change the dollar to cent? How do I change dollar to cent? Times? So this one will become how many cent? $1 got how many cent? 100 cents. So I'm going to multiply by 100 to change it to cents. So 100 over 2. 100 over 2 is 50. So 50 over A. Okay, this one is 1/2A times 100. 100 is in the numerator, okay? So this is 50 over A cents. Okay, and he sold all the apple. Okay, then now the new price, new price. New price is how much now? 20 cents more. So I take this plus another 20 cents more. Correct? This one not one single fraction. Can I change it to one single fraction? Can lah. Change this to same denominator. So what do I need to multiply here? A and A. So the numerator will become. So what happened to the numerator? 50 here, 50. Here 20A. So 50 plus 20A. The denominator is A. Okay, do you all have enough space? Not enough space, then you squeeze somewhere, okay? Cannot cancel. No, I'm not going to cancel A. No, I'm not going to cancel any A. Okay, so this is the new price. Wait. What else do they want me to do? I find new price can already. Oh, he sold all the apple. This is the price. What's the quantity? How many apples does he have? A apple only. A dozen. So it's 12 A apples. So how do you find the total amount of money that you get? You take the price times the quantity. Okay, so price times the quantity. That will give you 50 plus 20A over 12A. Over A, sorry. Times 12A. What happens to this A over here? They cancel away. So I'm left with 50 plus 20A times the number 12. Expand this. So 12 times 50, 600. Then this one times this one, 240, is it? A. But all this is in what units? Cents, right? The money just now, the new price is in what? Cents, right? All this is in cents. Okay? Did they tell me it must be in dollar or in cents? They never say, right? So I can leave this as the answer. But I must remember to put the unit. If they want in dollar, then I need to do one more step. What do I need to do? Divide by 100. Then I can get my, so 600 divided by 100, then 240 divided by 100. Then get your answer. Is that okay? First question, express 150 as a product of its prime factor. So I'm divide by prime numbers, divide by 2. Okay, let me do quickly. 75 divided by 3. 25 divided by 5. So 150 is 2 times 3 times 5 squared as a product of its prime factors. Okay, next one, I have these two numbers over here, A and B. The largest integer and factor both. Largest means highest. Factor of both means common factor. When you find highest common factor, do you choose the largest power or the lowest power? Choose the lowest power. So I have A is 2 square, 3, 4, 5 square. B is 2, 4, 5 cube, 7. Which one to choose? Okay, let's ask Ray. Highest common factor. What is common first? 2, 5. 2 and 5, right? So 2, choose which one? Choose 2 to the power of 2. Then Frederick, 5 square and 5 cube. Choose which one? 5 square. But did they say leave it as a multiple of its prime factor? So need to key out this number. 2 square times 5 square, 100. So this integer n is 100. Okay. Part B. Find the smallest integer m, which is a multiple of both a and b. There are two methods. Which method do you prefer? Or do you even know that there are two methods? Forget already. Okay. The first method based on understanding. Now I have a and b, multiple of both. So multiple of both meaning L, lowest, the smallest, right? L, CM. So when it's an LCM, I want the highest common factor. Highest power, sorry, right? Then you know the other one is this method, right? The long division, you put the number together, then you do. Okay, never mind. I don't think y'all will use that method anyway, right? Yeah. So better not. Learn one method or do. Okay, so in this case, I want the highest power. So LCM will be, okay, I lazy right working. I must include all the factors. So the factor here got 2, got 3, got 5, got 7. Different from HCF. HCF is choose the factor that are common. But LCM must choose all the factors. And then the one with the highest power. So now I got 2 square and 2 to the power 4. Which one to choose? 2 to the power 4. I got 3 to the power 4. The other one don't have. So just 3 to the power 4. 5 square and 5 cube. 5 cube. Then the number 7. 7 is on its own. Now do I need to multiply out this number? They say leave your answer in index notation. So this is my answer. Okay. Now, yeah, that's all. Yes. Okay. Now I know this answer already. I'm going to use this. Yeah, okay. I'm going to show two methods to find this question now. Find the smallest integer to be multiplied to a. That means a must multiply to something. Become a multiple of b. First method by conceptual understanding. If it's a multiple of b, b have priority. All the factors of b must be inside a. Okay, all the factors of b must be included inside a. Let us take a look at what a is. A have 2 square. 3 to the power of 4, 5 square. One by one, we check the factor. Okay? All the factor of b must be inside a. b had 2 to the power of 4. A only got 2 square. How many power missing? 2 square. Does B have 3? So by A got 3 extra lah. But don't care. Do I need to bother? Don't need to bother. So I just care about B only. B have priority. B is 5 cube.
Just 5.
This one 5 square. I need to multiply one more 5 to it, right? To make it become 5 cube. Then this is 7. Not inside A. So must also times 7. This is the shortcut method. Okay? But they want integer. So you calculate out. You say what number? 140. Okay, so Ray calculated 140. So this will be the integer. Do you know method number 2? Yes. Why don't I have 3? Because I only need to care about B. Does B have any 3? So I don't need to increase the power for 3. A have 3, right? I leave it. That means it's something extra. It doesn't matter one. I just need to care, make sure B, everything is inside. So B don't have 3, right? I then don't need to think. Okay? Good question. Now this is the first method. Do you know the second method? Don't know the second method. Have you found the LCM down here? If this is the LCM of A and B, right? That means this LCM is AX. A times X is the LCM. Okay, 3 to the power of 4, 5 cube, 7. That means A times X will be the LCM. If A times X is the LCM, how to find X? Divide by A. So 2 to the power of 4, 3 to the power of 4, 5 cube over 7. Divide by A. A is 2 square, 3, 4, 5 square. No more. Divide 2 to the power of 4, divide by 2 square. Left, 2 square. 3 to the power of 4 cancel away. Don't have. 5, 7. Do you get the same answer? Yes. Okay, so this is by understanding. If you want this to be a multiple, that means this is equals to the LCM. Sorry? Oh, why must times 7? My A, sorry, my A don't have 7. Good question. This is 5 square, right? No, A correct, 5 times 7. No. Yeah, correct. Don't make, this one is the LCM, this is X, same number. Then here don't have nothing to cancel, ma. 7 divide. This one divide away, so left 7, got 7. A don't have 7 precisely, but B got 7. B must be inside. B got 7. So 7 must be inside. B don't have 3, don't care about 3. So I don't need to care about 3. I only care about B. Whatever that's inside B. Okay? Oh, 1 period already. Next question. Find the smallest integer y such that B is a perfect cube. B is the number 2 to the power of 4, 5 cube, 7. So they must party in groups of 3. Which of these is not a perfect cube? 2 and 7. Now when I'm taking B times Y, I'm multiplying something, right? This is multiply. When I multiply, the power increase or decrease? Power increase to the nearest multiple of 3. If the question says B divided by Y, this is division. Then the power, what will happen to the power? Increase or decrease? The power will now decrease. Okay, later I give you one example of this. So now let's take a look. What is the Y value? I need to increase it to multiple of 3. This is power 4. What's the nearest multiple of 3?
6.
So it must change to the power of 6. So I need to multiply with 2 square. 5 cube already, perfect square. Perfect cube. So 7, this 7 to the power 1 must increase to 7 cube. So I have 7 square. They want the integer value, so this answer is 196 answer. Okay, sidetrack a little bit. I want you to write down one more question. You're finished?
Yeah.
Finish, then now, okay, write down one other question, okay? If B is given to be 2 to the power 4, 5 to the power 3, 7, find Z such that B over Z is a perfect cube. Find the answer for Z. Just now was multiplication, power increase. Now I ask for a division. Any answers? Power going to decrease. Think, try. Okay, so now what we're going to do, division, we are going to decrease the power now. So this is originally 2 to the power of 4, 5 cube and 7. I'm going now division, I'm going to decrease. So this is not a perfect cube, this is not a perfect cube. I'm going to decrease this to become 2 to the power of 3. So I decrease by what? Decrease by 2 to the power of 1. This one is 7. I cannot increase the power to make it become 7 cubes. So I totally divide it away, get rid of the 7, so that there will be no number already, right? So I'm going to divide by 7 as well. Okay, so when I have division, the power decrease, therefore this answer is 14. Okay, when you multiply and when you divide, the concepts are different. They are not the same answer. So now I'm going to go back to my part E question. Alamak, it didn't disappear. Oh no, what am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Okay, don't care, okay. Alright, now part Z, find the smallest integer Z such that it's a perfect square. Perfect square, am I multiplying or dividing? Multiply, right? So when I multiply, the power will increase. B is already 2 to the power 4, 5 cube, 7. Which of these is not a perfect square? Which of these are 5 cube and 7, right? So I need to increase power now, multiply, right? So increase power will become increase to power 4, increase to power 2. Okay, so I need to have Z to be the number 5 times 7, which is 35 answer. Okay, give you 2 minutes break. Okay, question 3A. I go through it, yeah? A square has an area. If it's a square, how do you find the area? Length times length, right? So area is given to be 2 square, 3 to the power 4, 5 square. Length, area is length times length, which is length square. How to get rid of the square to find length? Take square root. Okay, so square root of this whole thing. When you have square root, what happens to the power? Huh? The power will, square root means split into 2 groups, right? So the power divide by 2. Huh? Divide by 4? No. So 2, 3 to the power of 2 now. 5 square is 5 lah. But then what is this measurement? 10 times 9, 90. 90, did they tell you units? No, so just units. Find the perimeter of the square, leaving your answer as a product of prime factor. So if I have a length, the perimeter got how many sides? 4. So I'm just going to take this perimeter times the number 4. But am I going to use the 90 or am I going to use the prime factor one? Just use 90. I don't want so long. I'm going to use the prime factor one directly. So 2 times 3 squared times 5. I'm going to multiply this by the number 4. So this will give me the perimeter. Okay, perimeter. But this is not a prime factor. What is 4 as prime factors? 2 to the power of 2. Here got 2 to the power of 2. Here got 2 to the power of 1. Combine together. 2 to the power of 3. 3 squared. 5 units. Answer. You still say I'm smart. Thank you for praising me. Wait. What was the answer we had? We had A is 20 minutes. No, you had better do your work. 20, we have 35, we have 90. So 20 was 2 squared times 5. 35 is 5 times 7. 90? 2 times 3 squared times 5. Now, if you want them to flash together, is it good? The next timing will be a timing shorter than 20, 35 or 90, or is it going to be a timing that's more than 20, 35 and 90 seconds? More than. So that means I cannot choose the lowest common, I cannot choose the highest common factor. I must choose the lowest common multiple. Lowest common multiple must include all the factors. So I got 2, 3, 5, 7, 2 square, 3 square, 5 only, 7. What is this number? Very, very big. Yeah lah, 4 times 9 times 5 times 7. 1260. This is in what units? Minutes. Now we want to find the next timing. Started at 8:45. I'm going to change all this into hours and minutes. So divide by 60. That gives me how much? 21 hours. So I add 20. Not 21 Is it 21? 1260 divided by 60. 21 correct So I'm going to add 21 hours to it. That gives me what timing? Huh? This one become 21. 29 This 29 means what? One day only got how many hours? One day only got how many hours? 24 hours. So that means I need to, that means it's what? Is it the same day or the next day? It will be the next day already. Then I must minus the 24 lah, correct? To give me 5:05:45 a.m. This one 05:45 a.m. The next day. Must tell them it's the next day. Okay. Okay, the next part over here be something wrong with the question. Just now we say we put chocolate bar as how many packs? No lah, don't want 15. Chocolate bars, is it? Bar sold in packs of 12. Yeah lah, that's why must count, right? Packet of 12. Bread rolls are sold in packet of 150. Is 150 divisible by 12? No, right? You don't get a full nice number, correct or not? It's not integer. So in this case, they want to buy the same number. So I must buy more lah. They say L, least common. Okay, to have bought together. So I'm looking for the LCM. 12 is made up of 2 squared times 3 4, right? 150 I don't know. 150 you count. 150 divided by 2. Wow, so long. 755 divided by 2 times 3. Sure not? 25, yeah. 8 times 5 squared. So we're going to find the LCM. LCM will be, I need to choose everything and the highest power. So 2 squared, 3 squared, 5. How many is this? 450? No, 500, 300, right? Is it 300? 300 chocolate bars. I need 300 chocolate bars, but each of the bar is bought in packets of 12. So number of packets, 300 divided by 12. Answer, 25. Actually, you just need what is the number for to be multiplied to x such that it's a multiple of 150. You check, 2 is inside already, 3 is inside already. I only need 5 square. So I don't even need to do so much working. Just one answer, one step can get the answer. Okay, but it's just concept lah. And question number 5. Irrational number, you should be able to try. Obvious irrational number? Pi, still got? 0.04 is a number that ends 2 square root 3. But what about this 2 times, is square root 2 times square root 8? Square root 2 times square root 8 is what number? It's actually the number 4. 4 is a perfect square. Okay, list the square number. Square number means a perfect square. So the square numbers is square root 2 times square root 8. That's the number 1. What other number can I take square root? Now there are some students who tell me 0.04, I square root already get 0.2, is it? But if I want to square numbers, they must come in whole number. Okay, so in this case, this 0.04 is not a square number. Okay, because it's not a whole number. So what's the next perfect square? 9. 2, you cannot square root 2, leh? So the number is 9. Perfect cube. 0 is a perfect cube. Perfect cube, all the cube numbers are all bigger than 1. 1 and above. Yeah, so 0 is not a perfect cube. So is there any answer for this? Perfect cube? No, don't have on none. Okay, what? That's what you mean. Okay, nothing. No, don't have. By right, by conceptual, students will tell me -1 is a perfect cube. Because -1 cube is still -1, right? You cube root -1, you still get -1, right? But usually all the perfect cube and perfect square all are numbers starting from 1 onwards. So in this case, there is no answer. Neither is it 0, neither is it -1. Okay, recurring number. Which one is the recurring number? 2.86, 1 with 2 dots. Is that the only recurring number? 22/7. Natural number, we start counting naturally. Do I count from 0, -1? 0, no. You start counting. So your age is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, man. So you are like that, you are sec what? Sec 3. Not sec 4. I count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. You start counting naturally is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one item, 1 unit, right? So this number will only be 2, 5, 9, 8. Is that all? Actually, this number is a whole number, isn't it? So this is also a natural number. 0 is not a natural number. We don't count from 0. Okay? Next one, question number 6. I think you can give me the answer, right? You do question 6. Xingjie, are you still awake? Okay, can you give me the scientific answer? Nine seven nine five. 953. Then round off to 3 CP. The first non-zero figure 1, 2, 3, 8. What happens now? Become 8. So 0.98. If I write 0.98, is it 3 CP? No, the first CP starts from 98. So at the back, I need to write a 0. So this is 3SF. Next question. Student always make mistake. Must do one by one first. No. Wait. each number need to round off to 1/6. Even before you do any operation, the number 9, okay, wait, I don't write like that. I write in detail, 902, round off to 1/6. 900. 29.6, round off to 1/6. 30. 1.95, round off to 1/6. 2. Then you use this 1/6, square root of 900 minus 30 square over 2. So they say already, first step is round each number to 1/6. No, square, 2 square, sorry. Then you calculate this answer through an estimation value. This will be 30 minus 900 over 4. My brain doesn't work. Negative 217.5. Okay, according to my answer. Is this answer in 1/6? No, they never say. They only ask you estimate. So now they say estimate. Can I put equal sign here like that? I need to put approximation sign. Okay? Next part. Do you remember what is all this? Okay, I'll start from the center. What is kilo? 10 to the power 3 kilogram. Mega or million? Giga or billion? Then tera. You terrorize people. Millipede, small one. So -3. Use the microscope to see very small item. -6. Nano, can't even see. And pico, -12. These are the very basics, Okay, write this number as K billion. Billion is how much? So that means this is equals to K times 10 to the power of 9. How do I find K? Don't want 10 to the power of 9. Divide by 10 to the power of 9, right? So divide by 10 to the power of 9. But the number in front don't have a number, so 1 times 10 to the power of 9 lor. Yeah, don't need is the answer. So divide. So if like that, K will give you see this 10 to the power of 10, this 10 to the power of 9, cancel away. 10 to the power of 10, 10 to the power of 9, cancel away, left. 10 so 1.03 times 10. That's the answer, the 10.3 billion. So K is this billion. So they say write this as how many billion? So K billion, 10.3 billion. Don't understand? Okay, never mind. Don't understand, repeat again. Okay, I repeat, this number as K billion, 1.03 times 10 to the power of 10 is something billion. Billion is times 10 to the power of 9, correct? I don't want the 9, I want to find what is the K. So I divide by 10 to the power of 9. So divide by 10 to the power of 9, divide by 10 to the power of 9. So divide 10 to the power of 9 here, cancel away, left K, right? Then 10 to the power of 10, 10 to the power of 9, cancel away, left 1, 10 to the power of 1, which is the number 10. So 1.03 times 10. So therefore K 10.3 billion. K billion, this one write in ordinary notation. This is originally 2.03 10 to the power of 5. When it's positive power, did the number become bigger or smaller? So I shift which direction? Right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more zeros. Answer. Patrick, are you in our world or you are in outer space? Okay, question 10. The world population was estimated to be 7.26 billion. Billion is times 10 to the power of 9. The surface area is given with this. Estimate. Write this in standard form. Isn't this the answer?
Yes.
7.26 times 10 to the power of 9. That's the answer, right? Find the average. What is this? People per kilometer square. So means people divide by kilometer square. People divide by kilometer. People is 7.26 billion, which is 10 to the power 9. Divide by 1.97 times 10 to the power 8. A calculator. And they say give the number as nearest whole number. Okay, you calculate. $36.85 something. 853. Round off to nearest whole number 37. Last two. You need me? Oh, they want people per square kilometer. So people per kilometer square. Can I don't know what short form you want. Hey, this one you've done revision before. Do you still remember?
Yes.
1 divided by. This is 2x to the power minus 5. The negative power give to who only? Only to give to 2 X. Give to X Wait. Yes, this one must split. Who is the one that need to move house? 2 or X or both of them? Check the negative power only for who? Only for X. So that means X move house from originally from top floor lift to go to the basement. So but 2 stays at where? 2 stays at the same. So 2 stays on top. X move below. Now the power from negative 5 become 5. Huh? The sign, what sign? Divide sign change the same. Stay the same, haven't changed yet. The next step then we change. Now we change the division to multiplication. I get x to the power of 5 divided by 2. Simplify. Answer.
Yes.
11B, last question. Is the bell going to ring?
Yes.
Okay. Power negative. What do I do to this fraction? Flip it. This one, the power negative is for the whole fraction, right? So I flip the fraction, it will become x over 2. But the whole thing got cube. The cube must apply to who? Both. X cube over 2 cube. 2 cube is the number 8. Answer. Okay, end of the day. We'll continue the rest. Also, the rest will be your home-based learning for tomorrow.